All right, here we go. Welcome to the WVU Dynasty. We have Cletus Livingston taking over. Mountaineers went 8-5. Sorry, that's 2015. Okay, so the last few years, 4-8, 6-7, 9-4, 5-7, 6-7, 6-4 during COVID, 5-7. So it's been a rough go for the Mountaineers the last 10 years or so, really. More so like 8 years, but so hopefully, not hopefully, we will turn this around at West Virginia with Cletus. Scored at least 30 points in any game this season for our AD expectations. Shouldn't be a problem. Win 50% of your home games. Got to check our schedule here shortly. And then upgrade to elite facilities in the next 3 seasons. So we got to win some games, boost that NIL. No problem with that is there's no really bonus. I mean, you get the 750 points, but doesn't look like it helps in the green there. A lot of red. Taking a look at, we'll take a look at the schedule here. And we start with Coastal Carolina. I'm just going to leave this as it is, as this is what the real schedule is for the year. Got the FCS East in Game 2. I don't like playing FCS teams, but we're going to have to do that just for the start of this. Got Virginia for our to round out the non-conference. Open up conference play at home against Oklahoma State. Head to Iowa State. Home against Arizona and Cincy, at TCU, and then we got a bye. We got a week to prepare for Texas Tech in this last stretch, which is not ideal, at least on paper. So obviously in the Big 12, a lot can change. We got Texas Tech at Jones Stadium. Then we're home for Kansas and Houston, and then we finish at Rice-Eccles, which is not a fun place to play, and could see some snow there. So that'd be a pretty fun. Hopefully, test out that dynamic weather at that point. I don't see any weather coming in here unless it's rain at some point in these other games. Take a look at the roster. We got Michael Hawkins transfer from Oklahoma. He was highly touted coming out of high school. He's looking at 70 NIL right now. He's a redshirt sophomore, so hopefully he's a QB for this year and next year at least, unless his NIL gets too high. Obviously depends on how he performs as well. His stats are okay. His accuracy is not very good, so we're looking at a lot of short throws. We have nobody behind him either. Scotty Fox is only an impact, so I can't guess he's going to be something of a contributor at any point. Max Brown, same thing. And then Justin McDonald, looking like he's likely going to be a cut candidate after this year, but we'll see. Cam Cook from Jacksonville State, our best player, 91 overall. Pretty high NIL. Good thing he is a senior, so we'll recoup that money next year. Bunch of freshmen, a sophomore, and then a senior as our backup, Darian Francis. We have a fullback on the roster, Caden Luke, 73 overall. Wide receivers are iffy, 6'5", contested specialist. Gonna be kind of tough to throw to those guys if Michael Hawkins' accuracy is not that great. So it kind of defeats the purpose of having contested specialists, but we'll see how we work through this. Junior, senior, freshman. Teron Francis might be something as a gadget. He might be something as a jet sweep guy. Potentially get the ball out quick. Some screens potentially. So we'll see there. We haven't really looked into that a whole lot yet. But 2 seniors at tight end, and it doesn't really matter a ton. Their overalls are not great. We're looking at left tackle, and we have 76 pass block, honestly, and 85 strength. 77. I mean, yeah, there, right there. Okay, 79 run block for that guy as a junior. 6'6". I think he's the weak link on the line. Yep, we have a left guard that's a 78. His pass block left as a left side is an 85. Run block 77. Our center is an 85. You have 3 senior centers who are going to recruit those for sure. We are looking at 88 pass block, 90 pass block finesse, 76 run block. This is not ideal when looking at these ratings. There's our best run blocker, Amari Grayson at 82. And then our right tackle on 79 pass block and a 69 run block. Okay. Well, we're going to be in for it this year, most likely. But we'll see how that goes on the offensive side. At 81, somehow, I believe Camp Cook is the one that is going to prop that up for sure. Our left edge, we have a senior, Ezekiel Durham Campbell. So we'll recruit 40 more in NIL there. Junior, freshman, and another junior at the 67. Not very good. Right edge, Harper Holloman looks to be like he's one of our top players on the defensive side of the ball. Looking for a big year from him, 6'2", 258. Nice size for a speed rusher. 83 overall, 90 acceleration, so I'll take that. Power moves 87, finesse moves 85, so pretty balanced there. Toby Hostrup from England, looks like, London International. Is a nice guy. He'll be a rotational piece for sure. D-tackle, 6'3", 295, okay. Taylor Brown, 6'3", 290. We're looking like a rotation here in the D-tackle spot. 83 strength, 81, 80 strength. Okay, not terrible. No Sam linebackers. That's going to be a tough. I was looking through this roster before. This linebacking core might be one of the worst ones I've seen to start a dynasty for at least a Power 4 team. 77, 76, and we're going to have to play one of these guys at Sam. 69, 68, 65. We honestly might even be looking at a strong safety. Those guys aren't big enough. But we have a free safety, Matt Sieg, freshman, so that's going to be hopefully decent. Well, it sucks that he's a normal dev. Kamari Wilson is a star. Too bad he's a senior. Another impact, and Jordan Pierre. Kicker is a senior at a 77. Our punter is an 85. That's unfortunate that our punter is second best player. But yeah, it looks like we have a handful, good amount of seniors. So that'll be interesting to see where we kind of go with that. Let's see how our Dynasty blueprint looks. We have 22.55 to spend. Our OCs and our DC are both expiring at the end of the year. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there once we get towards the end. We don't have enough to spend on any of these big ones. We're looking at a gold, maybe a silver. Do we pay for the net 300 to start? 750 to pay for net 300, or do we go after some players? Do we go after off-season progression? Do we go after more recruiting hours? More recruiting hours might help us in the short term. As a silver, do we go with silver? This is a trade-off of 150. And if we look at platinum, we're looking at a trade-off of 450. But that obviously costs more up front. The bronze is going to give you an increase of 100. Do we do that? I mean, that could be a player. Do we sacrifice that? I don't think that's worth it. I would say we're going to lay off on this for right now. Our facilities are at Elite. We also have a trophy room, which is giving us plus 75 for athletic facility grade in that last 31 weeks. We're going to keep that for right now. Not really going to touch the facilities. Or actually, let's take a look and see. We don't need to reduce wear and tear yet. All these are either 4 or 31 weeks. So. Okay. Started as a recruiter, so we're going to pop into that here to start. We are going to look at we're going to build from within. Look at the D-line first. I like the D-line. So I'll start with, probably should have done linebackers, but that's right. Preseason top 25, obviously this is just a guess for the real year. Now, nowhere near that, and potentially could get there after the first. We would have to upset a couple teams, but we'll see. We are playing on Heisman, 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Accelerated play clock to 18. Wear and tear, we're leaving. Just going to kind of play around with this stuff as the season goes. We'll leave our transfers as it is, kind of leave most default settings as it is. All right. And then really quick, let's take a look at our historical stats. West Virginia has not, I mean, yeah, their win percentage is 572, with 703 wins, which is second most in the Big 12 all time. But that has something to do with just being around for a long, long, long time. 482 losses, which is somewhere in the middle there. 0 national championships made, 0 national championship wins, obviously. No CFP appearances, no Heismans, only 14 All-Americans, no conference championships. Have won 15 back in the Big East, and before then, 41 bowl games, 17 and 24 in those games. Have a 684 win percentage, so not terrible. I believe that might be the third best here. Longest home win streak is 14, so we'll be looking to break that. And we're dead even with rivals, pretty much. 201 draft picks, 306 top 25 weeks in the poll, and only 3 top 25 classes of all time, which is crazy. So we'll take a look. Not many people want to come to Morgantown, but Cletus is going to change that. Take a look at some
recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages.
So we'll take a look at what we need, and then we'll start the next video with who's on our board. So let's see who is leaving. So we have a total of 22 seniors, so we'll need to at least replace that, 22. And then obviously prepare for some losses in the portal.